Slowly steaming up the broad sweep of the St. Lawrence comes the Empress of Australia at the close of her checkered voyage from Britain. She is 2 days overdue, but the delay has by no means diminished the warmth of the greeting awaiting the King and Queen. Their Majesties, looking bronzed and well, are on deck to watch their ship draw into Wolfe's Cove, and ashore, every vantage point is manned by excited crowds deeply impressed by the historic spectacle. For history is being made. For the first time, the reigning King of Canada sets foot in his dominion. He is greeted and escorted by the Prime Minister, Mr. Mackenzie King. Then, proceeding to the dais, he receives important dignitaries of the state, presented by the Premier, who stands beside him. Now you may get a swift glimpse of the Queen and begin to understand the impression which her presence has made on the peoples of the New World. The film conveys something of that lively charm which has enchanted Canada and America. After an inspection of his Guard of Honor, furnished by the French-Canadian 22nd Regiment, the King and Queen begin their tour of Quebec City. At the legislative buildings, the public men of the French province are gathered to render the allegiance common to both races of the Dominion, an allegiance which in Quebec springs from the tolerance of special liberties secured by time-honored treaties. Here in the stronghold of French Canada, the devotion of its citizens to the throne is voiced by their representatives, and the King hands his reply to the provincial Premier. To the Chateau Frontenac, colossal hotel built on the slopes of Quebec, the King and Queen drive for the official luncheon given by the Privy Council of Canada. The Queen sits next to the Lieutenant General of the province, the King beside Mr. Mackenzie King, who is a bachelor.
May it please your Majesty, on behalf of the Canadian people, I respectfully extend to your Majesty and to Her Majesty the Queen a warm welcome to your Dominion of Canada.
To this, the King begins his reply in English.
The Queen and I are looking forward with anticipation too grateful expression to seeing all we possibly can of this vast country.
Then, breaking into French, His Majesty continues,
Je voudrais aussi, sénateur d'Enguerrand, apporter mon tribut à l'ancienne province de Quebec et à cette belle cité.
The King's words in French delighted Quebec, and already excited youngsters had become rapturous by the time that their Majesties arrived on the heights of Abraham. Here they heard the strains of O Canada, chanted by a choir, and the cheers of 25,000 lusty young voices. And they received overwhelming proof of the affection and loyalty of the younger generation of Canada. Thus started a tour which in every sense seems likely to prove